is Megan, and I am here with my most anticipated movie for summer 2025. Normally when I do these types of videos, I would do honorable mention, but if I'm being honest, for this video, I did not feel like doing honorable mention for some reason. I hope you guys can all understand that and respect that. And check it off. Normally, when people do this type of video, they only do movies that release in theater. I will be doing 8 movies that are getting released in theater, but I have 1 that's getting released on Disney Plus and 1 that is getting released on Netflix. Again, please do not hate me. I just really want to talk about these movies because I'm really, really excited for these movies to come out. One of which is already out, but I have not seen it, so I'm still going to talk about it. So without further ado, let's get right into the video, shall we? At number 10, we have Supergirl. Now, I went to a fan screening for James Gunn's Superman movie that came out last year. And oh my god, I had so much fun with that movie. Even though I was not very familiar with Superman because I have not read the comics, so I expect to have just as much fun with Supergirl this year, mainly because I hear the comic that is based off of, this movie is based off of, is really good. The trailers that I've seen so far, they look interesting, and I quite enjoyed Amelia Alcott's cameo that she had in Superman. So I'm very interested to see what she can bring to her own movie. If you know what I mean, a movie where she's the lead. At number 9, now, I told you guys there is going to be 1 movie that releases here. There's going to be 1 movie on this list that releases on Disney Plus and another that releases on Netflix. So at number 9, I have The Punisher: One Last Kill, which comes out on Disney Plus on May 12th. I forgot to mention this for the Supergirl movie, but that movie releases in theaters on June 26th. So sorry about that. Just similar to Superman. Well, I guess not too similar, but you get what I mean. I've not read the comics for Daredevil or The Punisher or any of that, but last year when Daredevil Born Again came out, I became very much into the Netflix Daredevil TV show, and Frank Castle was actually my favorite character once he got introduced. And yes, I've even seen the Punisher TV show spinoff that he got. At number 8, here's the Netflix movie, Enola Holmes 3. So, for those of you who are, which gets released on Netflix on July 1st. For those of you who are not aware of Enola Holmes, the Enola Holmes movie, it basically follows Enola, who is the little sister to Sherlock Holmes, who, very similarly to her older brother, is a detective. And each movie, she tries to find a different missing person or tries to solve a different case. And I will say that girl is very clever. There's one from the first movie that she does that I rarely see people do. If not, she's the only person I've seen do it. So I'm very interested to see, what case she's going to be solving this time. And, all that sort of stuff. And more importantly, I'm very interested to find out if Tewksbury, I believe is how you pronounce his name, proposed to Enola, because in one of the first look images that we got, Enola looks to be wearing a ring on her finger. Number 7 is a movie that releases in theaters on June 19th, and that is Toy Story 5. Now, I'm definitely going to need to rewatch the other Toy Story movies, similar to the Enola Holmes movie, but I am quite fascinated by the Toy Story concept, and no, it is not just because I am a huge fan of Disney and anything to do with Disney, even though I've never been to the park. That's definitely on my bucket list now. At number 6, we have a movie that releases in theaters on August 28th, and that is Coyote vs. Acme. Now, I've seen the trailer for this movie, as you guys probably know, since I did post a reaction to that movie, and it very much fascinated me to the point where I was like, damn, I really, really, really want to go see this movie. Not only that, but for those of you who are not aware, this movie got written off as a tax write-off by Warner Brothers, and then got bought by Ketchup Entertainment. So I'm very, very interested to see this movie solely due to the plot and the trailer that came out. Oh my god, I cannot even contain my excitement for this movie. Number 5 is a movie that releases on June 12th in theaters, and if my parents are paying attention, should come as no surprise, and that is Disclosure Day. The reason why I say it should come as no surprise to my parents And because not only am I into the like sci-fi genre, which this movie from the trailer looked very sci-fi, I haven't watched the latest one that they came out with. I need to watch that one and also react to that one. But I am also trying to watch as many Steven Spielberg movies as I can before I go see Disclosure Day. And that is the main reason why I say that it should come as no surprise to my parents that this is on the list. Number 4. The movie I just recorded a reaction for that comes out on May 22nd, and that is The Mandalorian and Grogu. Oh my god. Now, I am not that big of a Star Wars person. Like, I could not tell you the names of the robots or the names of the creatures or anything like that, because, you know, I'm just not that into Star Wars, but I am a avid viewer of Star Wars, if you guys understand what I mean by that. And so I really hope this movie is good, because I have 2 movies that are in contention to be my birthday movie, and this is definitely one of them. The other one we'll be talking about right after this movie. So, number 3 is a movie that just got released on Friday, and is the other pick for my birthday movie, and that is The Devil Wears Prada 2. Now, I have seen the original Devil Wears Prada twice. Once in my 10th grade fashion class, fashion and interior design class, and then the other one I just recently rewatched it because of, you know, the whole Devil Wears Prada 2 situation, and I enjoyed it both times, and I very much look forward to seeing what's happening or what's going to happen in the second movie. Number 2. Once again, if you guys know me very, very well, this should not come as a surprise to you, because I believe this was even number 2 on my most anticipated for the year, because of how big of a fan I am of this character. So, releasing in theaters on July 31st is Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yes, I am a huge Spider-Man fan. I've seen all the live-action Spider-Man movies. Tobey Maguire is definitely my favorite out of the 3, mainly because Andrew and Tom's interpretation of Peter Spider-Man is more science and more into science, and I have never quite understood science. Meanwhile, Tobey's Peter is more of a photographer, which is something that I do understand and that I'm actually quite good at. And, yeah, I am such a big Spider-Man fan that, the trailer, you guys know what I mean, the teaser trailer, or I guess the trailer that dropped online, I want to say it was like 8 something in the morning. I literally woke up for that trailer at 6, just so I could be woken up for you guys. You know, that way you guys didn't get like somebody who was half asleep while watching the trailer. And finally, number 1, very similarly to Spider-Man Brand New Day, should come as no surprise to you guys because this was also number 1 on my most anticipated list for the year. It is The Odyssey, which is a book that I need, which releases in theaters on July 17th, which I need to reread The Odyssey because I have not read that book since 9th grade English. But I definitely remember loving The Odyssey. I definitely do. And very similarly to Disclosure Day, I am watching all of Nolan's filmography before The Odyssey, or at least trying to watch as much of his filmography before The Odyssey comes out. Alright, so that is all I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I do not understand if you guys did, because, I mean, that was probably one of my worst videos ever. And I will, you know, hopefully see you guys next time. I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Don't know when it will come out, but hopefully it will come out soon. And while you're at it, please like, subscribe, follow me over on my Twitch, and follow me over on my Letterboxd, which are both linked in the description box down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.